Hi, my name's Mike.l.Levine, and for those of you who don't know me, I work for Aurora Investments Global. We're a Vietnamese company. We have 22 sewing factories in Vietnam, 2 textile mills. We manufacture everything from activewear to tailored clothing. We have the largest available capacity in Vietnam for producing apparel. Each season, the scientists working in our AIGL labs produce a line of innovative fabrics utilizing our own mill's capacity. This year, Aurora's collection for Spring 21 is all about keeping it green, focusing on fabrics with the environment in mind. We have to keep this beauty. Sustainability, such as recycled fiber, replacing chemicals with natural processes for duplicating performance fabrics, and taking steps to reduce water consumption and energy consumption to reduce our carbon footprint. Today I'm going to be introducing AIGL's Moisture-Wicking and quick-dry polyester that we call soft cool. And unlike the rest of the market, our moisture-wicking process does not use chemicals. Moisture-wicking is the critical function that makes wearing a shirt like this to exercise impossible. Otherwise, polyester would trap in the heat, trap in the moisture, and just make me feel suffocated, and I wouldn't last very long. Alright, so you saw my shirt was kind of sweaty. I was wet here around the collar. That's what we call wicking. Kind of wicking is the process that fabrics use to absorb liquids. Just like if you ever wiped up a spill with a paper towel, which I'm sure you all have, then that's exactly what the towel's doing. It's wicking. And what's happening is really the towel's made up of, or the fabric is made of capillaries, and these capillaries, like the ones that you would think in your skin, are like little straws, and the liquid moves through these straws, and that's kind of just a molecular action. Especially water will cling to just about anything, except of course polyester that we're talking about here. But if you ever notice, like when you look at a glass of soda or water, right where the water meets the edge of the glass, it'll curl up because water is molecularly attracted to the glass, and it causes it to want to rise up even against gravity. And so that's kind of how actually capillaries work. The thinner that a straw is, or the thinner that capillary tube is, the higher up the liquid can climb inside it all on its own, overcoming gravity. Here I'm showing you a glass straw, and a little spill of milk there, and when I touch that glass straw to the milk, you could see the milk rises up inside it, and that's just kind of how capillaries work, and how they cause liquids when they meet your fabrics to kind of spread out. This is the same process that a plant would use to bring water out of the soil up into its leaves. Quick dry and wicking go hand in hand. So as that spot on our towel grows, so does its surface area is increasing, and the more surface area you have coming in contact with air, the faster evaporation is going to happen, and evaporation is going to produce a cooling effect, and of course the drying effect. So you get that quick dry and cool feeling. So and it literally is dropping in temperature about 5 degrees. Polyester by nature is hydrophobic, meaning that it's afraid of or repels moisture. Quite understandably, because it's made out of oil, so you would realize that an oily, or a substance made from oil, is gonna not mix well with water. So to overcome this, we add a chemical to the polyester, and that causes it to have, the chemical actually attracts moisture to it, and causes that capillary action, that wicking, that quick dry effect. So it's happening in spite of the, kind of working as a barrier between it and the polyester, so the polyester doesn't have an opportunity to push that water away. To avoid the use of chemicals and protect the environment, our soft cool from AIGL is basically using an engineered fiber. And the way that fiber is made, and I'll show you right now, is pretty cool. So here, watch this little video clip, and you'll see how it's done. So at the fiber production facility, polyester chips are placed in a hopper where they are heated to their melting point. There, the liquid polyester slurry is pumped in through these shower heads. They look like shower heads, and you can see it here dripping through, and that produces a filament fiber, something like fishing line. And then it drops down into a cooling chamber where it gets to harden again. And this whole process is called the extrusion process. But what we can do is configure the holes in that shower head to create little channels in the polyester fiber. And then those channels will work as capillaries to give our polyester moisture wicking ability without the use of chemicals. And this ability will be there for the life of the garment. It doesn't wash out. Not only does the process avoid the use of chemicals, but the resultant fabric actually will outproduce the chemical counterpart in its moisture wicking capacity. Here I'm going to show you an example where I will compare plain polyester with polyester that has moisture wicking added chemically, and then our soft cool polyester. So usually using the same basic principle as I'm showing here with this metal straw, we're going to siphon water from one glass to another, and I'll show you with colored water. So using basically draping the fabrics over and allowing them to get wet, and here I'll show you on some time-lapse photography, you can see how the fabric's pulling moisture from one glass to the other, and it'll do that till the levels of the moisture water are equal in both glasses. So you can see here that soft cool outperformed the others. The chemically enhanced polyester with the moisture wicking chemical did okay, but at much slower pace than the soft cool did. And I was really surprised to see that the plain polyester actually did move some liquid. Maybe you can't notice, but there is some at the bottom of the glass, and that was a 4-hour time period about that I did the photography there. When I hung all three fabrics up here and aimed the infrared thermometer at them, you can see that they're all about 63 degrees, 64 degrees, which is pretty cold because the room temperature of like that cardboard box, I didn't put it in there, but it was about 69 degrees. So the fabric was actually dropped 6 degrees Fahrenheit just by the evaporation. So that's where you get your cooling effect from. But I think where the soft cool really stands out is at the speed at which it wicks and the amount of wicking that it can do. So if you're out there exercising and you're perspiring, that soft cool is going to have the capacity to be able to keep up with you. You're not going to overwhelm it, because when you do overwhelm its wicking speed, then you're once again back at ground zero, because your moisture, your perspiration is staying trapped between your clothing and your body, and it's just building up heat there. So just to show you a couple of garments that we made, here's a tank top, and this is actually the fabric out of the demonstration. You can see where I cut it out of the bottom. This is like a mesh polyester, and here also like a mesh polyester, also our soft cool. Here's a men's t-shirt, knit, similar. Also, I don't know if you can make that out, kind of polyester, a mesh texture. Here's a solid we did in a polo shirt. Very nice hand feel. A stripe. So once again, we can do engineered stripe. It's printable. Here's that same stripe in a navy and that I just showed you in that light gray. So great for active wear, polo shirts, t-shirts, tank tops, just all around. We can apply other chemicals in tandem with this performance as well. So if you wanted odor control or something like that. And in later videos, I'm going to show you exactly those performances also in environmentally friendly options as well. So keep in touch with my videos. I look forward to explaining them to you. So as always, if you like my videos, please let me know. Either give me a like or a thumbs up. If you want to talk to me further about seeing these type of products in person, reach out to me and we can arrange something. I know with the COVID going on, we're not doing in-person meetings, but we can certainly have a Zoom call, and then I can send you samples or something like that. My contact information is always as below the video, and if you're watching on LinkedIn, you can also watch it on YouTube, and just sign up, subscribe to my channel, and click that notification bell, and that way every time I put out a video, you'll get notified and you won't miss any. So take care, thanks for watching, and continue to dress smart. Look forward to seeing you in future videos.